So in this particular lecture, let's go ahead and let's create a page which displays all the posts which are posted by the current user, or basically posted by the user who is currently logged in. So in order to create such kind of a page, that page obviously needs to be powered up by a view. So first of all, we'll start working on creating a view. So essentially we here want to design an index page for our app. So for example, if we go to /localhost 8000, as you can see, if I go to /users, which is our users app, here you will be able to see that we currently have a blank page which says homepage. But let's say we want to create a page here which is basically going to show up all the posts. So in order to display, or in order to create that kind of a view here, what we do is that we go ahead, and I guess we already have the users app. So let's go to the views.py file of the users app. And you could also do that in this as well. But as I want to display the posts on the users homepage, I probably would better go inside the users app, go to the views.py file which we have up over there. And here is where we will create that particular view. And we already have created this particular view called as index. And what we are going to do is that we are going to power up this particular index page by making changes to this view right here. And right now we also know that it renders the index.html page. So if we go to index.html, let's see what do we have there. So currently, as you can see, it says this is the home page for users app. So let's close everything else apart from this. So close others, and let's simply open up the views.py file. And here in the index, as we want to get all the posts from the currently logged in user, first of all, we need to get access to the currently logged in user. Now the question is, how would you get access to the currently logged in user? So whenever you have to access the logged in user, you simply would get that from the request object which we already have. So here I would say request dot, and if I say user, this will give me the currently logged in user. So let's save this thing into a variable called as current underscore user. So current user is request.user. Now, once we have this user, the reason why we need this particular user is because we don't want to get all the posts, but we want to get only the posts which are associated with the current user. So here, if I want to get all the posts, I could simply do post.objects.all, and this will give me access to all the posts which I have. And we are going to get those posts from the post model. So here, first of all, you need to import the post model. So here, in order to import the post model, you would say from post, because post is a completely different app. So you need to say from posts.model, and I want to be able to import the post model from here. So once you have imported that particular model, we are pretty much good to go. And it says it cannot be resolved for some reason. And let's see why that's the case. Okay, so if we take a look at the name of our app, I think the name of our app is posts. So this should technically work, but for some reason it's not working. So let's try running this and let's see if this causes any issues. But for now, let's keep it as it is. So we have this posts app, and from this we have the model, and we are importing the model, which is the post model. So it seems accurate for me at least. And now let's see if we could use it. So if I do post.objects.all, this is going to give me all the posts. But now let's say I want the post for the currently logged in user. So instead of getting all the posts, I would say post.objects.filter, and I want to filter, and I want to say where the user is going to be the current user. So here I would say current user. Once that thing is done, now let's save this particular post into something. So I would say posts equals this. And now let's pass in this posts as context to this particular template which we have. So here I would say pass in posts as posts. So once we have passed the post there, let's go ahead, go inside this page, and let's loop through all the posts which we have. So in order to loop through them, I'm going to make use of a for loop. So I would say for a single post in the posts object list which we have passed, and I will end the for loop here. So end for, and in there I'm actually going to go ahead and simply print out the posts. So I would say post user, post title, and the post image. So let's first simply print out the title of the post and see if that works. So I would say post.title. Save this, go back here, hit refresh, and as you can see, we have an error. So let's see what exactly went wrong here. Okay, so we were getting this error before, and the reason for that is because in the models, I have to actually import from post.models instead of saying model, because the name of the file is models and not model. So once we fix that, go back here, hit refresh. It says invalid block tag on line 6. Okay, so I think we do have another error. Okay, so there should be no space in between the and for. Once we fix that, as you can see, now we are getting the post title on here. So just as we have gotten the post title, let's also try getting the post user as well. So here I would type an h2 tag and I would say something like post.user. So this is going to give me access to the user. And also let's get the post image as well. So let's add an image tag, and the source for this is going to be post.image.url. So once I do that, hit refresh. As you can see, now we actually get the name of the post, the person who actually posted that particular post, and the image which is associated with that as well. And here we have pretty larger images, and we need to crop them and set appropriate sizes for them. And we are going to do that soon. But right now we know that whenever we now visit the home page, we are now able to get the user's posts here. This page is able to retrieve the post of the logged in user, but the posts are not formatted really well. So in the upcoming lecture, let's go ahead and let's add some styling to our web pages so as to make them look more appropriate. So thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you.